Okay. We shall now be live. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Arknights live stream. Today's live stream, we're going to be focusing on the first IS monthly, for IS-5, and possibly more runs after that. We will see. I don't know how this is going to go, so let's just get straight into it. Okay. So the first monthly is going to be around Nymph. Now, what's interesting is that last time it was with Magellan, which she wasn't like the main kind of like character focus of the IS. She was kind of like a side important character, like she was like the second most important. Given the fact that it's got like a multitude of characters as the main focus. This time around, I think the main focus is around Nymph, while there's some side focus as well, but Nymph is the main one. So I'm just seeing that they start off with the Nymph at the start. So I guess we will get straight into it anyway. I don't know how long we're gonna stream today. That's the thing, is like I'm not certain if we're gonna get into more runs, but who knows, maybe. Depends on how quick this goes. It just kind of comes down to a lot of things, I guess. I don't know how things are gonna go. So, anyway, so it says first file, every day, new ideas. Every day new, okay, that's just like a lot more faded text that pretty much does the same thing here. Deploy Nymph a total of 10 times. Some call it rebellion, but attempts at change are always rebellious. Okay, bookmark. Okay, the sword credit thing, spot about like maybe 4 or 5 levels, and then some resources on the side. And I'm not certain on which of the locations we need to get to for her. So I'm going to assume it's probably the 5th floor, would be my guess. So let's just get into it. Now, last time we streamed IS-5 was a gigantic, let's see if this is as easy as people make it out to be. Is it? I can't say. Because the first one, it felt like it was a lot more difficult than IS-4. And then the second one was easier than IS-2. So, very wildly differing thought process on IS-5 for the first 2 runs. So, we'll see. But I think I understand that Hippogriff is still the usual. Some artifacts are just crap and shit. And some of them are just not worth going for, ever. And that first one is a good example of that. So, let's see. Disaster Origin. All enemies take 20% arts damage and 100% elemental damage. Not bad. That's actually pretty damn good. Okay. What the support squad? I'm going to say this right now. The Improvision squad is also pretty nice. I would say, if it wasn't for the fact of, like, more hope and more money's nice. At the same time, having a collectible each floor is also really nice. I would say this is probably better, actually. I'm sorry to say that, but I think Improvision Squad is probably better. In this case, I think in a lot of cases, though, I think depending upon if there's ever a starting run where you need money, then Support Squad would be better. Yeah, I'm gonna go Improvision Squad, honestly. I could go for more hope to get like another 6-star or something like that. I kind of wish that we had the chance to use support and just go with the wombo combo with these 2 characters. I want to try out Lee. Okay? I know people are going to go absolutely nutso-butso, but we're going to try out Lee. We could have went for E2 Nymph, but I don't really care too much. So, depending upon what I want to go with here, I'm going to say Click for now, but I could see being a long-term better option, especially if there's more enemies. And granted, I don't know how this is going to go because I'm barely, like, went into these stages. So, story to the records updates. Is it a story or the future? Just from what I understand, it's probably just a story. But the good thing is, look at here, we have like a lot more mental toil, so it's a lot easier to get a lot more stuff on monthlies. So in a way, monthly this time around is actually easier in a lot of instances compared to IS4, where sometimes they could be worse, especially in certain maps, where it's like really good in certain maps, and in other maps, it's like the worst starting layout to be forced with. You can go back into the past IS4 monthlies, you understand what I'm talking about when I say that. There's definitely a lot of showcases of that. But anyway, Liches of the Gladiator. Okay, I think this is the... Yeah, we've already had this one before. So we just gotta deploy this girl multiple times.
Do we really have to settle this with violence?
Yes. Throw you on the floor, bring you up, throw you back on the floor again. Repeat, win. Joking aside, we have to do a lot more than that. I think taking this out is going to be more important than anything else, because that's just going to reduce damage over time. I might not redo this. I don't know. Because this is really just taking focus away.
Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here.
Bro. Okay.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about?
Me?
Say that.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? There. Put your worries to rest. I'm right here.
So we're just gonna probably do it only 2 times per map, depending upon what we may need. I don't know. If we do enough damage, I don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue. I hope we don't do a lot of damage so that we can get them found, which we will. We have time. These guys are gonna take their sweet and lovely time, just trying to bring those guys out. And I think that's just gonna be it. So about 2 times, maybe per map. Maybe more, depends upon the characters we get, and how long the map really takes.
Let my whip reach your soul. Mission accomplished.
And also comparing IS5 and IS4 anyway together, I think IS5 is going to be easier than IS4.
Given your capability,
And the fact that IS4 is just naturally going to be difficult anyway. Like, comparing IS monthlies is also a bit different in the difficulty, but just the initial difficulty anyway of IS4 and IS5 is different as well. So I know it wasn't as fair as a comparison to the very trying to make out, but I think in both ways are going to be difficult in some way, shape, or form. In this case, because of how things are, I honestly believe going for Spectre is like a really good idea. Land, so we can do stuff, and yeah, go for that. Vermin!
Good night, my brothers and sisters.
This is going to be a really intriguing one to go for.
It's like we're on a school trip here, eh?
You are the one.
I don't know if going for,
I'm still kind of nervous.
for this would be smart. I can still hit there, yeah.
Hello, friends. What are we talking?
Please, let me know the results. You can do it.
I'm sure you can sort them. Wait.
Please, there's no escape. Let my whip reach your soul. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that was a bit risky, especially for the damage output that the Guinea was doing. I think the great... I don't know if they had the percentages, but I think the actual, like, going from normal to export, they seem to definitely really boost the damage output from that range. Compared to normally, it's not as bad, unless you, like, at later floors, where it does matter on higher difficulties as well. This case, it feels like, they just increase the attack greatly. It's like a lot more than it usually could be or is. Is that a bad thing? It's up to you. I mean, it does make it so that emergency is actually difficult, but it isn't like so imbalanced where like 5 is too impossible to do. On floor 5 specifically, anyway. Clans gain 1 toil, enemies gain 28% HP. That is annoying. That's probably, honestly, like, the most annoying one. Brutally being honest. This one, I hate with a passion. This is probably one of the worst encounters they've ever made. More hope! Emergency will no longer refresh you, but you want emergency. Well, you could have some enemies kind of 1 to 2 shot you, maybe 3 shot you on the lowest difficulty. I hate this. I desperately hate this with a passion. It's probably my least favorite encounter, and it seems to be guaranteed. Promote a guard operator. Operators gain attack speed of 4 HP. Huh. Yeah. E2 Spectre. We can put this on... Okay. Create a defender. Yeah, I mean, we could pretty much bring Korra or Gumi, or Dorinar. I mean, you could also, like, this, like, the fact that, like, 4 stars are, like, 0 hope is, like, game-changing. Because it adds a lot of, options for
I'm being
you.
assigned to combat? Oh, お友達がたくさん!
Enemies take arts damage. Awesome. I'm probably gonna go through emergency, and we'll see from there. Alright, let's see what this prophecy does. The choice lies before us, the outcome already set. Oh, we can do the second boss. I actually probably won't do the second boss for a bit. This is just because I want to get higher level to feel it out. But there's that part of me that's like, I kind of want to as well. So this is kind of like one of those things that I'm back and forth with on what do I want to do. I'll do random collectible, squad size, and hope. Awesome. I don't want to necessarily do that yet. I mean, in the future, if I somehow haven't gone to the second boss or third boss, I probably would do it. But even if I did it here, it doesn't fucking matter! Because for some reason they think if you do it on some other variation, that does not count for your main progress. So fucking stupid. Anyway, the Suasian Seminar. Regularly hosted by the Temple of Knowledge. The leeches inside the furnace with their horse. Okay, I think we've already done this one before, yeah. I know. There is some annoyance I have with, Hypergriff, with some of the decisions with IS and how you progress. It's just, some things are just stupid like that. Like, oh, you beating the 4th boss and 3rd boss on monthly?
It's time to go. I can't
Fuck you!
like this.
You don't get anything for it. Except the monthly rewards. It will always be stupid.
Of the ocean.
Also, the fact they don't have a healer is also pretty annoying.
I'm still kind of nervous.
Oh. I probably should keep her out then.
Let my whip reach your soul. Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Careful!
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Time for a little telling off, but not too much. There. Put your worries to rest. I'm right here.
I'm probably gonna lose.
I'm still kind of nervous. Your heart's now unlocked. Look into my eyes.
Oh, never mind.
Time for a little telling off, but not too harshly.
Yeah, at this point, it's gonna be very brutally honest. I need
What
a
you
healer.
did back there.
Range,
Natural
stupidly
reflexes
hit hard hitting ground.
too. You are amazing.
Tanking is going to be a fucking bitch in the future. For every specialist operator, all enemy has -5 speed. We're talking about healer. Yeah, this is gonna probably be my first time I actually start using Fiala. Granted, I could have used Fiala in the other pass, but she wasn't existing at that point, so unless I go back and do runs, then yeah.
How about a slice of lava cake before we head out? It was one of Mom's traditions.
I can't. Yeah, I have to continue. Okay, I didn't realize it would actually be that much. I thought it was like per star would be per amount, but... Let me see what we have here. I guess for the next battle, we can have more HP. Oh! I've had enough. I don't care about you, bro. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do this because it's my first time. Free lose, that's fine. We have time today. A decent amount of time today, anyway. He followed his boss to Cosdale and was egged on by friends to prove his bravery. No Sug has even noticed him, yet he has already reduced himself into a sovereignness. Failed there. They can disable the invincibility of enemies and activate him. Just a sec, everyone. Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
It's time to go. I can't keep hesitating like this. I'm still kind of nervous. I'm up. From the depths of the ocean. Yep, understood. Discharge!
Hello, friends.
Let my whip reach your soul. Let my whip reach your soul.
Good shit. Dun 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 dun.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Yep, defense, healing. But that's not gonna be that helpful. And we can't do that, so we'll continue. Now we can actually start using some of this stuff. At least some of it, anyway. Uncommon reward. If you have a guard operating in the field, all allied units gain attack for each one, or allied units gain 30% healing effectiveness. This is interesting. There's a part of me that wants to do more healing effectiveness. At this point, I'm gonna save to see if that upgrades even more, because I haven't tried that yet. So, Eno Sarkez Formative. All operators gain 20% defense and plus res at full HP. Project Cyclops. Suck as enemies gain 20% attack, agents of Mark of Ages cannot actively retreat. There's a face-off here. River Washer. Oh, okay. Online debates. A classic debate topic in the Temple of Knowledge. How exactly did the TCAS split off and what in history did it happen? Scholars and speculate with new theories invented from time to time. This one is a new one. I need to start getting people to E2. I also gotta remember to replacing.
Fortune favors the bold, but you still need a few tricks up your sleeves to win the battle.
You are the one who woke me.
The only issue is DP, because I would like to just put it out and bring it back in with these, but no vanguards.
I'm still kind of nervous.
Oh, hey, Banana.
Look into my eyes.
Ow, ow, ow! Kitty, stop!
Alright, I'm up.
I want you to focus on the other enemies there.
Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance. Yep, electric charge!
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? I'm sure you can sort them. Wait, hold it. Am I up now? Hello, friends. What are we talking about?
Good shit. Oh, holy shit. Okay, I need, get you out.
Oh, flowing magma. Please, slow your steps. Yep, time discharge! Look into my eyes. Me? Let my whip reach your soul! Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here.
Duck! That's good that we have a slowdown and a character that can naturally just push you back.
Time discharge! Look into my eyes. Let my whip reach your soul.
Mission
Good shit.
accomplished.
Like, probably like the best counter to the duck. Straight up. You don't need shift and you can just scare them off. Toil plus 5. That's actually a pretty cool relic. And then I have no hope. But hey, Ethan. Okay, next 10. It's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I would like to grab it. Decision in the spare. A battered line of Sarkis, clad in black, slowly inches forward. Most of their bloodlines lost to the Sarkis struggle to find a way out. You seek guidance from the stages for a path to survival. The Manchi takes out a bone pen. The leech gazes into the void, and the Cyclops opens his lone eye. After a moment of contemplation, you decide to... I don't know what this does, so we'll follow the Banshee's flute. On the flute's melody, the progression continues march, crossing the valley, entering a cave, and heading deep underground. If the land of the sun will not allow the Sarkis to grow, then his domain of darkness become their home. A fairly uncommon relic. For one time only, if you would fail any battle other than the final battle of the area, or Lido battle, and the currently not in a bizarre fragment, you enter a special bizarre fragment. You fail to get the answer from the sages, since no one can point to the future. The only thing is okay. This has happened to Sarkis too many times to count. Sure, we'll try it out. Eye for an eye. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit interesting because I think it's gonna be one-on-one. Nymph S2 alone has solo potential. It just comes down to the enemy that we face. Like, honestly, I want to, but... yeah.
I'm still kind of nervous. You can do it.
Let's go.
Me? Me? Look into my eyes.
Mission accomplished.
Good shit. Yeah, I was like, nah, a character that lures her defense that has 6 shots that's gonna hit hard versus that dude.
I've learned a lot from your commands, Doctor.
I-
Maybe I'll get to use them
Ooh,
in the future, too.
How are those even compared to each other? A mini boss and then some random high, not that difficult foe to deal with, unless they buff them up to a high extreme. I'll guess Capper. 2, that should be fine. Oh, right, that's the witchcraft one. Okay, regular or an expert. Kazdo lifts always have long cures with naturalizers handling uninvited guests trying to take it to the city. Their summons also provide shade for everyone waiting. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, I guess we have done everything, so if we lose, we've done, but I want to get to the 5th floor anyway. Oh, I think we should be fine. In theory. Don't know, but... Especially because this is an emergency, everything's gonna hit like fucking hard as hell.
It's like we're on a school trip here, eh?
Ooh, wait, I have an idea.
All these lost souls on the battlefield. I offer them to you. You are the one who woke me.
I can move her right here.
Magma will dredge up Originium veins. Keep your distance.
We can put down Korra as a bait. Or should we do that now?
You can do it.
Oh, okay, game.
Meet your hearts now unlocked. Meet turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase. Then Nur, turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Your hearts now unlocked.
Ooh, pick up.
All right, I'm up.
Fortune favors the bold. But you still need a
Oh,
few
temporarily
tricks up
moves an
your
operator
sleeves
from
to
the
win
squad
battle.
when it disappears. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't. Is that the portal? Or am I just not fully understanding that mechanic?
Me?
Hello, friends. What are we talking about?
Good.
Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Me? Look into my eyes. しかった？いつもと変わらない
The war temporarily took leave from the squad. Yep. He went to Mexico, Brazil. I can't do any of these because I have so much mental toil right now. Defender or supporter? I guess we'll go for an E2 Korra. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Okay. Next attack, 10%. Yeah, there you go. We could also... Can't do that, because that doesn't really matter. Where reward? Interpret? Any charger and tactician operators gain 10% attack and defense on every skill activation. Stacks up to 10 times. If you have blunt claws, predation also increase the SP regenerate by 0.5. Or summons have lots of stats and no longer use appointment slots. Both are, honestly, at this point, pretty much practically useless because I don't have anything of the sort. I'm probably gonna go hand to predation. More likely to obtain hope. Ooh, okay. The hope. Gotcha. More likely to... I'm just gonna ignore that for now. We'll leave. River Watchers. Humanity rises. Gentle stream ups on your feet. Granting from the Convillas. Guided by the interesting tales, you cast a gaze so 2 centuries back, and Olakromaline smiles back at you.
Finally giving me a real fun job?
今壁が目の前で動いたって？何言ってんだ、そんなことあるわけねえだろ。
Now, let's say both relics are good, by the way. It's just I don't have the really use case to use them, because I don't have set operators to use them for.
ドクター、忘れ物しないでね。今回はどんな面白い動画が撮れるかな。
ここでいいや。
What should I play with you guys?
I have PTSD from these. These guys are, like, honestly one of the worst enemies to have to deal with. Just in general.
You can do it.
Attacks you on the crossless damage, summon Spike of Vomit upon exiting.
Volcanic soap contains lots of originium particles. Let's not stay too long. Alright, I'm up. back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Electric diffusion.
Not too bad, but she does still hit like really fucking hard though.
Yep. Understood. Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate. Your hearts now unlocked. Your hearts now unlocked.
Wait, where is she even going?
Look into my eyes.
It's like, that's kind of funny if she could actually go the opposite way of the stairs. Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, that's not too bad compared to like the other boss, where that boss could easily steamroll if it's your first time. This one isn't bad by any means. This is probably gonna be the easier of the few, especially if you have operators.
Humbly awaiting your command. Please, I care not for valueless ones.
Come on, boy. You can't beat Spectre. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Okay. Select collectible. Arts damage or allied units gain sack based off how long it takes for them to use it. Blah, blah, blah. More arts damage, please. Vanguard Guard Defender Specialist. Kinda wish for caster. All I need is 1% HP per second. Lee has escaped from the chaotic future, brought hope back, and I believe he's E2'd? Yes.
Do I have to come along too?
Yes.
Fine, fine. Let's get going.
Getting this crew together wasn't easy. You better make them count.
I think Face Off would be able to work here. And that could go easily along with the emergency ops. So we'll go the pass to Aqua Pit. This one's gonna be a bit annoying, but not too bad, I would say. Yeah, it should be fine. Kill the dudes. I should be able to put people in the back.
Picked out your bait yet? Don't keep me with I was so close into shadow. No one will find it.
You can do it.
Time for a little telling off, but not too harsh.
Look into my eyes.
I know what to do. You can't hide your fear.
I come from the depths of the ocean. Into my eyes.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
Your hearts now unlocked.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
ここだここ。
I would like to, but
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? There.
I'm gonna need to
No
make
worries
sure I
to
get
rest.
a corral.
I'm ready.
やっちゃおっか。
I know what to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
I'm back.
I think I'm very much used to like the emergency already, because the emergency spawns in with like multiple dudes here that can destroy it. With this, you just see people in the back.
Mission accomplished.
I just gotta remember that. It's like, this is like easy into emergency where it's like you need to deal with the guys and then it's easy.
このままノーカットで作戦記録に使えるじゃん。
Initiate's not that great. We have plenty of plans. I think we should just go for another Outblood and see what we get for Vanguard or Medic. I kinda want a E2 of Nymph. Okay, this is gonna be one-on-one. I think S2 Nymph that might be useful depending upon the enemy we're dealing with. That's funny how you do the same enemy again. Fresh. Uh, that one's, Nif might actually be able to.
I'm still kind of nervous.
Like, in a weird, funny way, I think Nif can actually.
I'm still kind of nervous.
For some reason, he's here. Don't know why he's in the story, but I know, thinking about it, there's enough enemies that I know it's just for gameplay purposes, but it's just kind of funny to think about, like, somehow Jesselton's in the story.
Me, turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. Me, let my key whip reach your soul.
good shit. Just because of how much the arts attack redo, I knew that was going to be possible. It's just E2 would be a lot better, but I mean,
I've
E1
learned
still
a lot
dominates.
from your commands, Doctor. Maybe I'll get to use them in the future too.
More SP at the start is not bad. We're not really using any. I'll go for an E2, Ethan. That's not bad at all. Gets for dodge chance. Not a great scenario. I'm gonna have to leave. Okay. Ghost City. Is it okay? Legends say it was a revenant had possessed an ancient nomadic plate and wanders the lanes to this day. Could it be this very plate before you? What kind of people live on it? Greatly increased HP. Okay, this is gonna be quite an interesting run, but we have Ethan. We have a character that will force enemies to go the other way. Like, this is not gonna be too bad. Unless I'm mistaken. It's blue,
もし
red.
仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
I'm listening. Don't keep nothing to mask the scent of despair.
I'm still kind of nervous. Volcanic soot contains look into my eyes.
I know what better watch your step.
だった。 ドローン飛べー。どうすりゃいいん俺が見えないだろ。
Hey, buddy, calm it down. You nearly spilled my tea.
Look into my eyes.
I know what you can't hide your fear.
What can I play with you guys? Look into my eyes.
喧嘩かちょっと隠れておくか。
Oh, bats.
Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter here. I come from the depths of the ocean.
I know what how to sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
I told you. Don't get so worked up.
I'm trying to get people there, but these keep spawning more enemies.
Don't keep me waiting. You can't hide your fear. Don't keep me waiting.
I'm gonna have to bring her back out. I do not trust these enemies. And again, I don't know what they're even doing
ここだ
anyway.
ここ。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Look
Don't get so worked up.
What should I play with you guys?
There. Put your worries to rest. I'm right here.
Look into my eyes. What are you waiting? Watch out! Here goes Johnny's World! Hayo! Mietayo! My turn now?
ここだここ。俺が見えないだろ。
Look into my eyes.
Hayo!
Picked out your bait yet? I know what's better watch your step. I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Koko da koko.
Look into my eyes.
Mission accomplished.
Good shit.
My thanks. It couldn't have happened without you, Doctor. I owe you for this one. I won't forget.
Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Especially with S3 Innis. Medic or Sniper. E2 Efiala. I could go with S3 now. Use that all your units has minus 2 DP cost. I guess I'll do that. Grab this. In a crowded art salon, an artist introduces his oil paintings based on ancient legends to passing viewers. Which would you like to hear about? King's Relic? 2 King's Relics, or just recover life points? I don't really like the King's Relics. I think if it was like a specific run at the start, sure. But generally speaking, like, I really don't like or care, or it's not really worth worrying about trying to use the King's Relics. The life points doesn't really matter anyway, so just do 1. And then if I get screwed over somehow, then I have a way to deal with. I will actually use 2 plans. Not bad. By the way, they really made specialists really broken in this. I want to. At the same time, I want to save, so it's like a back and forth of what I want to do. I want to E2 some more people, like especially Nymph. But at the same time, it's like, if I go for like another 6-star here, then I won't have hope to do that. So it's like a bit annoyance, but I'm just gonna go with that. Okay, painful happiness or greatest hatred. And dreadful foe nodes. Oh, both of these aren't bad. Pulse of truth. Okay, game. That's annoying. That just was kind of a waste. Her Hasselshire. Toy limit +2, chance to gain 1 plan after combat. Or Slave Hunter. Units that become levitated, rateless, or have shifted will take 2% more damage for 10 seconds. That's actually a really cool relic, because they actually realize that levitate or rateless in a lot of scenarios isn't worth it, because a lot of those characters in some way, shape, or form aren't really much of a meta. And you have to get like multiple relics just to actually get worth trying to use weightless, or levitate, especially when it comes to that being just IS4 at the time. It's like, it really wasn't worth trying to go for these relics. They were just more of a nuisance / worthless relic that just has a chance of you getting that you would have to, if you want to make a work around it, use one of the worst characters in the game. It's like, bro, no. There's other more characters than just a certain caster, but still. It's just one of those things that, to me, I just don't really think weightless or levitate is as great as the other ones are, and they would have to do a lot more with the relics to make them actually maybe worth going for using. I'm gonna go for that one because that one generally seems the better of the two. I'm just gonna go Order of Truth. Of course. I believe that is all of everything, so we can end it off here. I think we will, debating upon how things are, just based on what they look like. Probably go down the bottom rail here. Epical Revision. Look, this is one of the many tomes that the circus has written to hold their prophecies. Let's see. Destroyed homeland, cruel enemies, and the usual stuff. Wait. These are unlucky incidences. That all happened to me recently. Could this book be foretelling my fate? I wonder if I could change my luck if I did some revisions. Lose ingots and enter a prosperous epoch. If the lands are aligned, united into one, lose one plan, and enter epicus epoch. Or for tomorrow 1 and 2. I'm ready to be at the mercy of my prophecy. Let's do that one. And we all lived great lives. The end. Treasure chests more likely to appear. Allied units gain 20% max HP. Okay, that's kinda not great. Weather around a campfire. There we go. E2 Nymph. Aerial assault. Khazda plate sails through the skies, but regrettably does not mean its impervious to assaults from the hostile cities.
It's time to go. I can't keep hesitating like this.
Picked out your bait yet? You can't hide your fear.
Holy shit, though.
these lost souls on the battlefield. I offer them to you. Magma will dredge up Originian veins. Keep your distance.
Oh, fuck off.
Don't keep me better at your step.
I'm still kind of nervous. Look into my eyes. ¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma. I just watched me cut all that hair on your head. Look into my eyes.
Oh boy.
Me? Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter you. Oh, flowing magma. Please.
That's definitely an aerial assault. This is like a good stage for Lynn. Like, holy shit.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
I wish I could get in there. Oh boy. How much damage are you gonna do? Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Picked out your bait yet? I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Me? Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter you. What are you waiting? Watch out! Here comes Curly Twirl! Look into my eyes. Let my Q-whip reach your
Oh, what the fuck, game? Okay, that was bullshit. Okay, that is just utter bullshit. I literally got screwed over by the game there. For those that are unaware of what the fuck just happened, it's one of those scenarios where the enemy died, but because the enemy died and I activated the skill, but nothing happened because the enemy died. So, you know, that's fun. You gotta love it when that happens, by the way. Like, I could have gotten screwed over there and
We're
lost,
one
possibly,
step
because
closer
the
to the
game's like,
truth
oh,
of
you don't have
this
enough
land,
DPS.
Professor.
Because your one character died because the skill didn't activate because I died because haha funny. Okay. At this point, like, I guess we could probably... We go Capper. Now we can use 2 characters. Probably yes. I'll probably go Nymph and Innis. It depends upon what enemies we're dealing with. Honestly, this is like way doable.
You can do it.
You can't hide your fear. Picked out your bait yet?
I'm still kind of nervous.
Better watch your step. Don't keep me waiting.
Need let my key whip reach your soul.
Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, he's talking the long way around. That's actually really stupid, by the way. That's actually, like, really annoying. Because he's gonna just have free attacks in.
Me? Look into my eyes.
Mission accomplished.
Okay.
I've learned a lot from your commands, Doctor. Maybe I'll get to use them in the future too.
Range damage more. Okay, we can grab these both. Guard or specialist? I guess I could probably go for Cutter E2. Again, we don't really necessarily... Oh, fucking I hate this map. I kinda hate this map already, just because of how it is. But regardless, so, yeah, at this point, I'm not too carried away or, in, like, needing to go for certain characters. Just because I know it's like, I don't think that's gonna be that difficult. So, we already have, like, pretty good stats.
Better watch your step.
All these lost souls on the battlefield. I offer them to you. They come from the depths of the ocean. Magma will dredge up Originium veins. Keep your distance. This time, we can make up for the missing data in the last report.
Then again, I feel like I have like a better scenario, a strong suit here.
Turn back. Don't let your heart shatter you.
We could use Lee here, for example. I might actually put her down here and I can use my skill. Doesn't matter, we have a healer! And res.
Ashes from volcanoes. They consume and erase, then nourish and propagate.
I know what to do. Don't order me around.
Me turn back. Don't let your heart shatter
There, there. Put your worries to rest. I'm right here.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Me turn back.
Okay.
Don't let your heart shatter here.
Take a breather and tally up your losses. Nothing worth celebrating here. We might be dead in a second or two.
No. Defender and sniper. I guess we could bring in the shoe. Okay. But if I go for this, it's a rare reward. Yeah, we'll do that. If every thought you have, all operators gain 3% attack, or splash caster, chain caster, and mecha core casters recover 2 SP each time they deal damage to an enemy. If you have broken rod undulation, they also gain 20 plus attack speed. That wouldn't be bad. We have 2 characters that can work with that. But not E2. But have for every thought you have, is that like through this or just in general? I wish you would actually say how much it gives. I don't think I'm going to end up using the others here. For every Inspire used grants all allies plus 5% each. Attacks up to 10 times. Or more damage for stun, frozen, or bound. I'm gonna go String Puppet. Which, actually, I can't do that now. Okay. We'll leave. Who hit me? I could use one of these. Minus 2 DP cost, 10% attack, or attack speed. I'll probably go attack speed. Okay. I'll go S3. Emergency lecture.
Let's go! Volcanic soot contains lots of originium particles. Let's not stay too long.
perfectly fine.
You can do it. Look into my eyes.
Time? I told you. Don't
That
be so worked up.
I hate that. I thought you would think with the dodge chance that the game will like give you the time, but nope.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Don, my friends, I implore you to reconsider. Is there really no room for negotiation?
Let my whip reach your soul. Me, your hearts, now unlocked. Ora, ora!
That's still really annoying.
Your hearts,
What
now
the
unlocked.
fuck? Damn. Why does this guy do so much damage? That is like my biggest
お前を料
annoyance.
理するには十分だぜ。
Don't keep me waiting.
I come from the depths of the ocean.
Hopefully I don't get screwed over. Oh.
Look into my eyes.
Hey, but calm it down. You nearly spilled my tea.
Those particles have no place here. I'll send them away. Your hearts, now unlocked.
Bye bye, bro. And
This time,
see you
we can
never.
make up for
I'm sure you can sort them.
I am not a big fan of how hard this guy is. I like what they're trying to do, because I kind of like making him into like a, forgot what the class is called, but so annoying.
My friends, I implore you to reconsider. Is there really no room for negotiation?
Magma will dredge up originium veins. Keep your distance.
I will sink your corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Don't worry about me, Professor. I've scaled a lot more volcanoes. 戦場は墓場よ。声を出すな。いくらでも待つよ。
do. Don't order me
Now,
around.
I want to fast forward.
ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。どうすりゃ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Yep. Also, by the way, I did actually finish the side story a couple of days ago. I wanted to finish it, by the way, before I continued on with IS-5, just to kind of see. And I learned a lot! Like, holy shit, they did a, Lone Trail again. Essentially. So, if you don't know, Lone Trail pretty much spoiled a lot of things that would happen in the future. And that's what essentially they did with the side story. The fact that, Min, or, Manfred, or not Min, Man, or Manfred, is alive, and the war's pretty much ended. The Nashir King is pretty much in this realm from another of the used-to-be leader, which is, of course, like the Winter Witch that you see in IS-4. And it's just like, holy shit type deal. Like, they really did another Lone Trail again, of going way into the future. So, it pretty much means a lot. That does a lot to it. I think it really does double down and confirm that Act 3 is going to continue on, and it's not going to just be in some other fence. It's very obvious that we still have to deal with, Thyrsis. It's just that the way they handled it, I think, confused a lot of people. Especially now with, like, what they're doing. They're essentially just skipping, like, ahead and seeing stuff in the future, but we still have yet to do it from the past and present, essentially, which is just the main story, where we are currently. So it's like, it's really weird the way they're handling it. So it's gonna confuse a lot of people. But essentially, for the side fables and the side events for this IS, is pretty much in the future after Arc 3, 100%. So yeah, I feel like we're probably, brutally being honest here, we probably won't be finishing IS-5 until we're done with Act 3. That's my theory, personally speaking. Maybe they continue to update IS-5 with doing another whatever they're gonna do until the Act 3 is done. Okay. I'm debating on, just because of what time it is, if I do want to continue or not. Because if I continue, sure I can. It's just stuff I have to do. So that's why it's like, do I? I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot more pokes that will bring in buffs, not just debuffs. It did actually count all the new relics I've gotten, which I think is something they've done in IS-4, but... And then, I have not actually used this, but I don't know, per se, if that's good or not. I don't know if I'm gonna really try for the second boss, personally speaking. But, I think we'll probably... focus on, just going for higher levels, I think, for myself. I might do it off-stream type deal. The Ghost of Cadillion Urban Legend. Okay, I kind of want to. Granted, by the way, yes, I have not touched this yet. I probably won't until I feel like I need to. We're just gonna, honestly, I kind of want to just continue with the Impression Squad, because the Impression Squad is just so good. Like, getting Relic, even if it's good or bad, it's still gonna help out. Oh, yeah. Gain hope, sure. As your heart desires. Medic, guard, and sniper. So we get Warfriend for free. Which comes down to, do I want to go for a 6-star guard or a 6-star sniper? I'm debating. Sniper would ultimately be better. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm going back and forth here. I guess we'll go Cubi. I kind of recently started building her, so I've been slow on the upkeep of that. We'll go Blue Poison, I guess. I don't. Oh, sorry, little one. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know. I'm debating if this is a really good idea to continue on here. Meow. Meow.
I just sharpened my sword.
Meow. Needs to escape. Meow, meow. 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 Meow, meow. Yes, Fluffy Wuffy.
あらあら、そんなに
We
私
got
を
the
見て
Mara
大丈夫
boys.
幻覚が見えるかしら。
A true battlefield. This is the right.
ポイズンキス。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ara, ara, huh?
Immense treat.
No? No more meow, meow?
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
No fun then.
No blade has mercy. Brace yourself.
Mission accomplished.
Even to the very end, I do not know why those people drew their blades. Perhaps even they did not know themselves.
I guess we'll do E2 Blue Poison. Vermin. I'm gonna wait until I have like another character before I do the portal. I'm assuming that's the whole deal, is that essentially you lose a character, but then you get them to E2 guaranteed.
そんなに私を避けなくても大丈夫ですのよ。この毒は ゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。
A true battlefield. This is the right place to settle things.
Poison.
Commence treatment.
Waga mitsuki ga nanji ni shi o motarasan. Waga mitsuki ga nanji ni shi o motarasan. Waga mitsuki ga nanji ni shi o motarasan.
Mission accomplished.
Shit.
It's really nerve-wracking being in the medical squad. Support troops are really under lots of pressure. Good thing I'm already used to it.
Okay, get a Vanguard. Give up, Myrtle.
There's a mission?
I wanna go! Meh. You have 0. All units have plus 35 attack speed. Vanguard. Portable supply station isn't bad. Promote a medic. I'm just gonna invest. Still annoying it's so limited, but honestly, don't care too much. As much. Oh, that's such a bad one to get. I'm just gonna gain a random collectible. All units gain plus 10 max HP and an additional 80% in face-off nodes. Huh. Congestion formation. -1 deployment is not as bad. Well, this is gonna be interesting to go and deal with.
Let's go! Good scenery here, Doctor! I don't have the leisure for enemy intel at the moment. Taking care of our operators has already occupied my whole schedule.
ご安心くださいまし。幻覚が見えるかしら。
I have to get serious now!
This is honestly kind of like one of the worst scenarios, though. Who's you instead?
Falls heavy. Grass spins. Something's not right.
immediately if you're injured. I'm here to help! Poison kiss.
Hey, don't repent to my sword.
And there's the portal.
Beyond substance, the spirit unchained.
Nope. Can't do anything about that.
Mission accomplished.
Let it be. No sword technique is perfect, just as no outcome is flawless. We shouldn't get too fixated on fighting.
I guess we'll go Typhoon. That's like 6. No, no, okay. Use this. Figuring out what happened, those Sarkas begin arguing over because it was better. They invite you to arbitrate the dispute and won't leave until they're satisfied with the results. Okay. This one may actually genuinely be difficult.
Take these weapons and tools. We need them more than extra hands.
Okay.
Stay close. Don't run off.
Good scenery here, Doctor! あなた方のためにプレゼントを用意しましたよ。気に入っていただけるかしら?
A true battlefield.
I have to get serious now!
And this is your excuse for evil?
ご安心くださいまし。この毒は移りません。
Fuck! Shit!
幻覚が見えるかしら?
I was not
That's
expecting.
att välja vårt byte. What do you need of cowards break the silence first?
I thought it was fine. And that explosion AoE just almost completely screwed me over. Come on!
I'm here to help! この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。
Dew falls heavy, grass bends low. Something's not right.
Call for help immediately if you're injured.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Stay calm. Get out of my home.
Your hostile intent is all too clear.
Mission accomplished.
And that is kind of the issue with certain characters, is that it can be very easy to just completely and utterly fuck yourself over without trying to.
大して服を汚さずに済みましたわ。
Dollhouse. Sniper's kind of meh. I wish I could change my... Oh, I can. Okay. There you go. Wouldn't really matter much. I can't really eat to anyway. I cannot grab any of these. I'm in a really bad situation as is.
Finally giving me a real fun job?
Oh, better than nothing. I need to get Myrtle going quickly as we can here. At least I'll have the ability to just bring out Myrtle and like shit thing, blah blah. Like things in their face. There we go.
ご安心くださいまし。この毒我が蜜液が汝に死をもたらさん。Good timing. Ooh, almost dozed off. We're counting on you again today, little apple. 幻覚が見えるかしら。
Dew falls heavy. Grasp.
Nature should not be disturbed.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますわよ。What should I play with you guys?
Stay calm and make your move. No need to worry.
Call for help and meet.
Your hostile intent is all too clear.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
And this is your excuse for evil?
What are you waiting? Ve a casa con tu mami.
Wait, what?
And this is your excuse for evil? Hey, don't repent to my sword.
Oh, and in this situation here, we saved my ass. That would have been a loss. So, yeah, Throwing Up Cuba is the best opening.
Mission accomplished.
The battlefield is a place of tragedy. I hope they come to understand this one day.
Open squad size. Goodbye. We need 3. Okay, let's just gonna have to go to face the truth here. To new floor, more likely to take a pool. I think we just leave. Good. Not bad. I just don't know if we're gonna actually be able to use it properly, but cool. Dreadful foe, silent guardian, he barely speaks of his past, yet his passion is relentless, like the legend he retains, guided by the interesting tales. Oh, we already had this one. Okay. I was thinking the middle, but then I was like, I want to do the face-off, so we'll go encounter here. Visit city walls are being reinforced to resist the correlations invasion. Right after you put a roadblock to place across the says, "Hey friend, wanna know about something that just happened in the city? Fight a different dreadful foe? Huh. Yeah, that dreadful feline guardian has even brought Ursus to her side. About to face a 4-nation coalition. Hey, don't run away. Let me finish. A brother of mine in the city says the two kings have prepared this arc as well. Gaius have done to do armor and the songs of the Banshees are strong. I have faith in our victory. Brave souls marching. Gaius much stood for. Oh, so it's like, okay, you could choose a different map. Oh. Interesting. Okay. But we have the firepower, I think, at this point, even for Goliath. Soul Tales, Unity of Extremes. The Tin Man has gathered some scattered memories and reconstructed to his story. Would you like to experience it? Yes, please. His outcast from the east journey rests in search of truth. One sneaks not even under a tree, while the other indulges in secular pleasures. Despite frequent clashes, they trust each other with full confidence to watch the backs in battle. Narrow path. The trim path is that good and evil share doesn't always mean great cooperation. Sometimes the narrow way out, the most both fight for equally.
Let's go!
I'm tempted, but Frostnova can also completely instantly one-shot, and I can't do anything about it. Refresh. Ironically, better, I think.
Dew falls heavy, grass bends low. Something's not right.
Blue Poisonite. No, Blue Poison's also really weaker too, but I have a lot more range.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
A true battlefield. This is the right place to settle things.
Good timing.
Within sheath, the hostile intent is all too clear.
Get out of my home.
Ah, fuck. Okay, they're a lot more tougher than I thought, and I would assume that maybe bind would happen, but no. Okay.
If you've run out of arrows or let your
That
target
was
skip,
more of like,
then you should give up the chase.
you would think it'd be a lot easier than it is, but in reality it's actually a lot harder than it is because they're just somehow tankier than normal, so kind of a big FU. Okay. Okay. Morning labor. In the city, the crystal clusters grow non-stop, making morning harvesting a daily habit of the Sarkaz. Those who can't afford breakfast harvest after eating. Those who can't go straight away. The rebel, they change enemies route of protection. Oh, so they can go this way instead. Okay. Hopefully I don't get screwed or destroyed.
is ready. We can start anytime.
あなた方のためにプレゼントを用意しましたの。気に入っていただけるかしら。
Huh. Okay.
ご安心くださいまし。この幻覚が見えるかしら。
What should I play with you guys?
我が三つ息が汝に死をもたらさん。
I'm here to help.
ポイズンキル。
Within sheath, the sword awaits.
この毒は
We're counting on you again today, little apple. Good timing.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。
Call for help immediately if nature should not be disturbed.
我が三つ息が汝に死をもたらさん。 この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みますのよ。
Oh. Finally actually hits another enemy.
My turn now? Watch me cut all that hair on your head! Stay calm and pinch your shadow. I'm here to help!
Beyond substance, this is your excuse for evil?
我が三つ息が汝に死をもたらさん。
Okay. Not too bad.
Mission accomplished.
It's really nerve-wracking being in the medical squad. Support troops are really under lots of pressure. Good thing I'm already used to it.
Okay. Okay. Caster or specialist? At this point, I guess I go specialist and... I don't know. I'm going all over the place in terms of, like, what do I want to bring? Do I bring Gasimon? Do I do Lee again? Rady? Karen? Nexus? We have a lot of options to go with. So I'm going to go with Asanon this time around.
Go right ahead at any moment. I'll be there.
Okay. We could go safe house here. We can increase, use 2. Upgrades, exchange views to debate, toil limit plus 3. Okay, more hope. E2-ing, honestly. Go attack 1. Soda, I guess. Okay, so this was more likely to be obtained as a collectible, and refresh count at each node +1, or remains 6 seconds going onto the battlefield. Oh, yeah, that's actually good, because that's actually really good. Brave Souls Marching. Yeah, this should work. If not, then we'll know more. We'll learn. It's first time doing this other variation. Which is interesting that it's not just like based off level difficulty. It just changes based off of factors.
A true battlefield. This is the right place to settle things.
I'm here to help.
I need to get a healer out.
Commence treatment. I have to get serious now.
Dags att välja vårt byte.
Within sheath, the hostile intent is all too clear.
What you need nature should not be disturbed.
Oh shit, man.
I got this.
I have to get serious now.
Right behind you.
Ooh, almost dozed off.
Oh, that's where he's spawning from? What the fuck, game?
Follow me into the shadows.
Okay, that's actually kind of stupid. Wait, that's generally stupid.
Get the hemostat.
Right behind you.
Actually, I may not actually beat this because of that. I generally will not beat this because of that.
Stay calm and make your move.
No!
No need
Like,
to worry.
that's the
I
thing!
got your back.
Why would he spawn right here and just go through there?
What do you need of me?
I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Poison.
Within sheath, the sword awaits.
Poison kiss.
Beyond substance, the spirit unchained.
幻覚が見えるかしら。What are you waiting? Becasa con tu mami.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
ゆっくりとあなた方の命を
Not
無視
power. I just didn't know he was gonna go shoot. You would think he would go from here or here and just go woo. But no, he decides to go through the one path that I have least protected because I thought it'd just be an annoying enemy. No! We gotta go! And in the game's just like, you're not strong enough! No, you fucking dick of a game. Yeah, that was just completely not a bullshit. Doesn't really matter what relics I get if you don't really know what's gonna go on, what's gonna happen, especially when the game's just gonna like do that. Like, I would have probably been fine if I knew that's what it was gonna do. Brutally being honest. But I guess that's good for everyone else except you guys. Because that means I get to stop streaming for today! Yay! I'm not joking, by the way. Like, this is gonna be end of today's stream. The thing is that I think that was just complete under the bullshit. Like, I thought he was gonna take the long way around. I didn't think he was going to be the main nuisance that I thought was gonna spawn there. I knew that someone's gonna probably destroy the block, but I wasn't expecting the tanky-ass boss to. That I knew Typhon would have been able to handle. Or other characters. I no way of stopping or slowing down the character. Sure, I could try to use Aslan, but I was like thinking, the boss wouldn't go that route. Yeah, no, no. And that's the thing about IS though, is that there's gonna be a lot of runs where that happens when you go blind, where it's just gonna completely be utterly stupidity because, oh yeah, there's a slight change depending upon which route you go, and if you don't know what happens, well, fuck you. It's just stupid. It's just more annoying than anything else. Also, I love how I've not even gotten Gold Nick at once, but I've gotten the others. I also liked where that run was heading a little bit. Then again, I think it's really difficult to get a lot of money to begin with in this IS, so I don't think money relics are going to be that great. Yeah, at the end of the day, that was just complete stupidity, and I'm just annoyed. Anyway, yeah.
Hello, Doctor.
I don't think there's really much else to note. I don't think if there's anything else to note. I don't think there is. So I am going to end the stream off here. I might consider just playing
new to the land.
IS-5 off stream.
What you just did falls outside your etiquette.
Don't know who's talking. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Yes,
joking
I'm
aside.
Is Cruz here too?
The main thing is that as much as I could try to stream all the things I'm doing, I'm probably just going to play it off stream. It's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm sorry for those that want to see me go all the way through.
Hello, Doctor.
I personally think I'm better off stream than on stream. Granted, that's not a guarantee of getting scenarios like that, of just complete utter bullshit, because you don't know exactly what's gonna go down. So, it is what it is, though. Yeah. At this point, I'm gonna shut up now. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, /follow. Description below is Discord, so please go check it out. Aside from that, gonna summon, changing, be safe and be healthy. And, excuse me, I will see you all in another live stream. Which I don't know when it's gonna happen. I know I've been kind of like not re-streaming as much, or as common, especially with IS-5 coming out, but I mean, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I played IS so much. It's almost barely a month or two break from the next one coming out. And the fact that I'm taking it as slow as I am, and just I'm not as enthusiastic on continuously playing IS. Like, I understand there's more content to play, and maybe some people will like it, but after a certain point,
Time to paint my nails.
you could argue or make the notion of, being burnt out. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I'm just not as interested. Burnout would probably be like complete and utter disinterest of the game, more so than just game mode. You could make the argument of being burnt out of integrated strategies, sure, but I'm not really for Arknights particularly. I'm still playing the game. I'm still doing stuff. It's just, for me, I'm not like as enthusiastic as I am about trying to stream IS, especially with how people are with IS to an extent. I'm just not as interested. I'm not as what would be the best way of saying it? Gung-ho about it. Also, what the heck am I even seeing here? Go back. I see. Oh, that's new. Like this is like so. I'm going to like be annoyed when talking about this sort of stuff. It's like, where did this kind of come from? My guess is that based off the fact that it's locked, I think it might be an in-store thing. But it's also limited. I think it's kind of really stupid, by the way. So I know how people feel about the Sui siblings. The thing is, I mean, sure, people like them. I'm not as crazy a fan either. Like, sure, they're each year, but I'm like, I'm not as invested with that sort of stuff. So I was curious, but yeah, it's just limited. Like, why is this limited? Why does this have to be limited? Yeah, I feel like certain things are just kind of like, really, Hypogriff, Yostar. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Cause I just realized that, and I don't know why that. Whatever. The release of all this things they've been doing is just kind of, honestly, on Yostar's part, haphazard. Like, a lot of this stuff could have been dealt or done at its different points in order to make a lot more sense. I know that would make some people mad that certain events have been doing different times, but it's not like it's already happened before, and it's something that I've been really protesting or suggesting that I feel like to go about it when it comes to the fact of doing events that fit the timing for them to happen. And this is something that, at this point, for me, I feel like it'd be a lot better to do that. Like, we've had the time to change that, but people are being complacent and nothing's been changed or done. Now, is it necessary? Some people may argue no. To me, I think it's not as a necessity, but more of, I think it would be better fit to do New Year's stuff with New Year's, and summer is summer, winter and winter. That's insane. But I don't see them doing that because that would just change a lot of timings around, and they probably wouldn't want to do that for whatever reason they think of. Granted, I would also make the argument that Yostar's lazy, has been lazy, and has gotten worse, that people are starting to notice more, which is ironic. Extremely ironic, really, because I've been a real critic of Yostar. I could go on about how Yostar lost its way in the early 2020s, and how they were better pre-2020 and stuff like that. And the pros and cons of the company now, and how in some ways it's good, some ways it's bad, and you can kind of notice that it's getting worse. I could go on and on. But at the same time, I'm just ranting off here and just talking about stuff.
Shall we go with?
And it's funny because all the stuff that I've talked about at some point or another ends up in some way, shape, or form being true. Which is kind of sad. With Yostar stuff, like recently, there was another content creator that's repeating the same stuff I'm saying. Not because it's like they're copying my stuff or anything like that, but the ideas and thought processes that I've had before. Like, for example, that there's two different types of difficulty and challenging, and how it's pretty much the same coin as difficulty, but one is heads, one is tails. And the fact that there is a difference, I could go on and talk about that all day, but some other bigger content creator just so happened to say that sort of stuff that I've said before. You can look it up on YouTube. I recently said, like, probably a couple of months ago on the channel. I've talked about before. And it might be a bit fighted because there's a lot of live streams, but it's like a lot of the things I say in some way, shape, or form end up being a consensus that people realize. And it's just kind of sad. It takes a bit for that to happen. And I'm not like, and it's not like I'm always the first one. I'm probably not for a lot of cases. But in some things I feel like I've done for years that I feel like, I'm pretty much getting validated when I talk about it. Like, for example, Yostar being lazy and greedy, people are starting to realize now that that's the case. You could just go back a couple of months ago when they, released the shoe, was it the shoe live stream? For Ian. And I ranted about them saying, oh, hey, like the whole, like, developer from Yostar talk and thing in the community stuff. And I just switched to, bruh, moment. And back then, that wasn't really much of an issue. Most people didn't think there was much of an issue with Yostar. I mean, there has been issues with Yostar since the very beginning, but a lot of people just like to throw that to the side because they like Arknights so much. And some people think Yostar's developer for Arknights, which is not the case. Yeah, so, that's why I'm still ranting. But it's just, to me, I look at all the things I said, and a lot of it just kind of being a consensus that people start to realize, and they talk about themselves. And I'm just like, wow. Just, wow. It's sad and annoying. That's the case. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I start to think that I'm the center of the universe, and then whatever I think ends up becoming something else thinks down later in the line. And I'm just like, what the fuck type moment. And that happens a lot too, by the way. Like, in 28, I made the term, what was it called? Fuck, what did I used to call it? I just stopped caring about naming that way. Suicide. I can't remember what it was exactly called. It's something like something suicide or like that. It's pretty much just mixing different flavors of soda together. I usually do Dr. Pepper and Pepsi. Mostly like 80% Pepsi, 20% Dr. Pepper. I did this like in the early like pre-2010s. Or early 2010s, I think, actually. I might be a little bit incorrect, but I'm there. But I can't remember what I used to call it. But then, like, late 2010s, I started hearing people talk about how they do this type of thing. And they call it the exact thing I said. And it was like, huh? Even at that point, I wasn't even a content creator. So, and I'm just like a kid who first kind of did it. And you would think that everything's revolved around you at that point, which is not the case, by the way. I know some people are going to think I'm going to think that, but no. I think it's just the fact that great minds think alike. There might actually genuinely be someone that thinks the same thoughts as you, and you just don't know it. And that's the insane thing to think about. I know, I'm kind of ranting still here, but some things to think about and talk about. Like, especially the whole, like, great minds think alike thing. It's happened so many times that I'm just like, I wish I was a fucking popular content creator. Because a lot of this stuff, I would be the first one to talk about it. Than just some other people. That eventually talk about it, and they didn't have a need to talk about it until a certain point. It's just kind of funny, too, when you think about it. But anyway, I am going to shut up now. I'm actually not going to shut up now. So I'll see you guys all later. I don't know when, but I will let you guys know. In Discord, as always. And until then,